Gaming on a smartphone has gone beyond casual tapping. It's now a serious experience where power, speed, and visuals matter more than ever. Whether you're a competitive gamer chasing high frame rates or someone who loves losing themselves in graphically stunning worlds, having the right phone can make all the difference. But with so many options out there, finding the best gaming phone can feel like searching for the perfect weapon in an RPG. Overwhelming, yet totally worth it. In this guide, we're diving into the 5 best gaming phones that are redefining mobile gaming in 2025. From devices that deliver PC-like performance to those equipped with cutting-edge cooling systems, these phones are built to take your gaming sessions to the next level. So, grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's explore what these beasts bring to the battlefield. Let's level up! Here's what to consider when choosing the best gaming phone. Opt for a high-performance chipset like Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 A16 Bionic or Dimensity 9000 D200, paired with at least 8 GB RAM to ensure smooth and lag-free gaming. Look for a high refresh rate screen, 120 Hz or 144 Hz, with AMOLED or OLED technology for smooth visuals, vibrant colors, and immersive gameplay. Choose a phone with a large battery, 4500 mAh or higher, and fast charging. Advanced cooling systems like vapor chambers help maintain performance during long gaming sessions. By keeping these factors in mind, you can find a gaming phone that perfectly suits your needs, ensuring smooth gameplay, stunning visuals, and an immersive gaming experience. Number 5. Black Shark 5 Pro. Balancing the top spot for best gaming phone is tricky business. Yes, this device needs to be one of the most powerful models on the market, but it also needs to be within reach. The price-to-performance ratio of the Black Shark 5 Pro is excellent. It's no cheap device by any means, but there's little sense of inflated costs here. Plus, for a device to truly be considered the best gaming phone overall, it needs to function just as well as an actual smartphone as it does a gaming machine. That's where the camera of the Black Shark 5 Pro comes in. It's rare to find a gaming phone offering such top-line specs and performance while still carrying a decent set of lenses in its corner. We were particularly impressed by the shots we were able to take here. Yes, you are making some smartphone sacrifices, the lack of wireless charging being the biggest here. However, this is still an everyday device with the battery to back it up. Load up some games though, and you'll really see the Black Shark 5 Pro shine. Everything is smooth and crisp on that gorgeous OLED display, and with physical pop-up trigger buttons to keep all your movements precise and snappy as well. Few phones offer these physical clickers these days, opting for the more svelte touch-capacitive buttons along the top. However, we were particularly thankful for these small additions, making for a far more engaging experience overall. Number 4. RedMagic 9 Pro. RedMagic may not be a name you're familiar with, but it's still the first brand I'd recommend for anyone wanting a great phone that really focuses on gaming without breaking the bank. With its side triggers and gaming software, the RedMagic 9 Pro covers your basic needs well, but where it goes above and beyond is with its built-in RGB cooling fan that enables automatically when you open a game, or manually as you wish. I've had great whipping out the RedMagic to start up the brightly glowing fan in public. It shows you really mean business when it comes to gaming. Battery life is strong on this phone too, and it's backed up with a speedy 65W charger. Plus, its chip is the same as you'll find in the list-topping ROG Phone 8 Pro, so you won't be wanting for processing power. Where it does lack, however, is photography, with its 2 disappointing rear cameras and fuzzy-looking selfie shots from its under-display front camera. My biggest pet peeve with this phone is its software. It's very poorly translated in places, and has been for several generations, so at this point, I've given up on RedMagic ever improving it. If you can handle some clunkily worded settings and less than stellar cameras, then I have no qualms in recommending the RedMagic 9 Pro to you, or the upgraded but slightly more expensive RedMagic 9S Pro. It's perhaps the purest distillation of a gaming phone on this list, for better and for worse, which is why I'm making it hang out here rather than higher up the list. Number 3. OnePlus 12R. I'd have preferred to have a cheaper phone as our best gaming phone value pick, but believe me that the OnePlus 12R is worth your money and offers only minimally less gaming power than the other phones on this list that cost up to twice as much. I was so happy when OnePlus announced it was bringing its first R series device to the global market, as these slightly modified flagship phones do a great job of balancing cutting-edge tech with the phone's total price. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip inside is close to 2 years old at this point, but it's still able to deliver smooth and beautiful gameplay, depicted in detail by the large and smooth display. I barely noticed a difference between playing on the OnePlus 12R and on phones with newer chips inside, so hopefully you won't either. Just be aware that the software update window for this phone is quite short at 3 years full 5 years security, so you won't get as many new features to download over time as other devices in this guide. Perhaps the biggest reason I can recommend this phone is its battery life. It's the second longest lasting phone the TG Labs ever tested. No, one's the ROG Phone 8 Pro from earlier in this list, and a phone you can easily leave for a couple of days without charging if you're careful with your usage levels. It's the second longest lasting phone the TG Labs ever tested. Number 1's the ROG Phone 8 Pro from earlier in this list, and a phone you can easily leave for a couple of days without charging if you're careful with your usage levels. So if the length of your gaming sessions matters more to you than the overall quality, and your budget's on the tight side, the OnePlus 12R might be the phone you'll want to game on. The OnePlus 13 is due for a global release in early 2025, and hopefully it'll bring another R model with it. Hopefully the new version brings more power and more battery life, so it could be worth holding off on buying the 12R unless you find a good deal. Number 2. iPhone 16 Pro Max. Apple doesn't focus on gaming in the way some of the other companies on this list do, but this is still a great phone to play games on. It's the phone I currently play on the most, due in part to its other qualities, but with the might of its A18 Pro chip and newly enlarged 6.9-inch display, there's not much more I'd ask for. Between rounds and races, there's a lot I can appreciate about the iPhone 16 Pro Max, like its strong battery life, and the slowly developing Apple Intelligence suite of AI features. The real highlight is photography though, with the new camera control helping me quickly adjust and take shots, the photographic styles aiding in finding the right look for each image, and the advanced abilities like audio mix or 4K slow-mo for video. This is another expensive phone to be sure, and the large flat-sided design makes it a little hard to handle. Plus, charging's pretty sluggish compared to the competition, which could be an issue if you run the phone down to 0% battery and need a quick refill. But the iPhone 16 Pro Max is still a phone I'd recommend to almost anyone who has enough money to spend, be you gamer or not. Number 1. Asus ROG Phone 9 Pro. Once again, Asus is showing the rest of the phone world just how to make a gaming phone with the ROG Phone 9 Pro. I wasn't as bowled over by it as I was by the ROG Phone 8 Pro, which lends many of its features to the newer model, but that doesn't detract from how good this phone is. The headline feature of the ROG Phone 9 Pro is its longevity on a charge. It's got the best phone battery life we've tested so far, leading the pack by several hours. But it also excels with its Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, which provided the best gaming experience of any phone I tried in 2025. The 185Hz display is also a class-leading feature, but you need to find compatible games to use it. Otherwise, the returning air trigger controls, armory crate, and anime lights all help enhance gaming. You can even play simple games using those lights, in case the AAA grade games you can play on the phone's actual screen aren't enough for you. For weaknesses, I would point to the dull-looking photos that the ROG phone produces, and the fact that you get only 2 years of full Android updates. There are better rounded phones on sale, of course, but for pure gaming ability, Asus has you covered with the ROG Phone Pro. So, that wraps up our list of the best gaming phones. If this video was useful to you, kindly click the thumbs up button. Which one are you going to pick? Describe your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an updates. Everyone who had come this far, I'm hoping to see you in the next video.